This is Jennifer with forthcoming. Forget all theories and strike the negativity of knowing that it's Saturday. It is a lovely weekend. Hopefully everyone had a great start off. I'm not going to say to the new year, to the month. Because New Year's going to keep coming if you're alive. Well, that didn't make sense. It's just early. I'm having coffee. Yes, but if you woke up today, that is a blessing. Hopefully you woke up in a safe and stable environment. And I say that because I have some associates of mine, friends that I know, and we like to just shoot the breeze and talk about encouraging things. But we do sometimes reminisce on, okay, I didn't got sidetracked. I'm getting better over this cold, whatever this was going around. Now I got a toothache that I haven't took care of because I switched the subject off the grid. But anyway, oh well, let's do that. That happens. But anyway, had some great things going on that's requiring my patience, which is fine. I'd gotten a wreck December 8th. I sure did. Got my car jacked up. And it's in the shop. And it's been worked on, been fixed on. Yeah, and it's a lot to deal with. But it's okay. I have proper transportation, what I need, but my car's getting worked on. And I just realized I don't sit still. Like, I sit still at work, do what I need to do, take care of my responsibilities. But there are a lot of things that I had to pause on. But anyway, I'm just shooting the breeze, but basically what I wanted to say. And this is for myself too. Okay, I didn't get back to it. Okay, it's early. Saturday. I'm unwinding. Wow. Okay. Getting over a cold. Tooth wanna clown. But it's okay. So back to what I was saying. In striking the negativity of noise, let's get out of the mindset of it being tragic, trauma, or just, so worry. Oh, no. Uplift the perspective. And I'm speaking for myself in my current situation. In my car, someone hitting my ride when I was in the process of looking for yada, yada, yada. But it's okay. Car wasn't a total loss. It's getting fixed. It's my Jenny girl. Yeah. It's the car. Yeah, anyway, I'm tripping. I'm going off the side. But yes, back to what I was going to say. Oh, I'm going through it. Ooh, calm down. For any of you out there that had a pause in what you are doing, keep your head up and do not look at this as an isolated trauma or tragedy, because there are a lot of people that are in spaces and I got so much on my mind. This is a tricky world. And it's a lot of unkind people out here, unhappy people. That's why it's very important to be rich in spirit. And I ain't talking about the typical rich in spirit. What is it? The ideal that people say, rich in spirit, like, everything lined up. Because everything's not going to be lined up. Okay. But everything can be relatively stable. Okay? So, yes. Back to what I was saying. I didn't ramble. And if you didn't stay this long, you're going to be one of my subscribers on my emails, and I'm going to give you a free bundle packet. You're probably like, is she going to remember that? I'm going to remember that because I write everything down. If you can stay this long and I didn't ramble, when my website kicks in, when I'm done doing what I'm doing, and you can stay this long on this ramble-bamble conversation on a Saturday, you're going to be get a nice little bundle deal. Okay? Oh, yeah. But yes. This is Jennifer with forthcoming, forgetting all theories and striking the negativity of noise. And one of those noise is changing the trajectory of what we see and what we go through when we experience a pause in our life. And maybe with our children and with our parents and in your circumstances, okay, that you cannot control. All right? And don't be so focused on what isn't happening, but focus on the initial goal that you see is falling through. And that's what I had to tell myself. Was going to the library, was getting my books, some books I wanted to read. Matter of fact, you know what? Hold on, I'm going to see one. I've been reading it. It's very interesting. I'm really enjoying this book. You know, this book right here. This book is really interesting, and it's kind of aligning me with some things that I'm doing. One thing I want to say about school taught me, outside of my personal relationship with my creator and my family and those that I love and those that have shown love to me, is that one thing I learned about school and that I really appreciate, and this is funny because I was in school for 2.5 years, right? Went to school with a lot of great classmates and things I learned. And well, I can say this: my first class that I started September, what was it? September 12th, 2020, 2021, yeah, 2022. I don't remember. September 12th was the first class, and it was a writing class. And matter of fact, when I first started school, I was going to be a marriage counselor, and I was okay, Jennifer, get off the grid, get off the grid. Let's get back on the conversation. But what I want to say, my first class was a writing class, and that professor. I just thought he didn't like me. I was in college, and I didn't know nothing about school. I mean, like, I was just nervous, and I just felt like he was pushing me too much in my writing. But to make a long story short, if it wasn't for him and the way he made me push myself in how to write, it came full circle today. And my last class was notorious. My last professor was a retired trial judge, and he, among other things, anyway. And he had a very notorious class, but he was very, very, very humble in the way he taught and the way he listened. It was amazing. And to make a long story short, I remember I wanted a recommendation letter for jobs or whatnot that I'm doing outside of what I'm doing. And because he was very teachable, and you wanted to learn from him, he was very humble. That's all I can say. He was very humble. Yeah, yeah. And the recommendation letter that he gave me, it blew my mind. But he told me that I was teachable as well. He didn't know that I thought he was teachable. But to make a long story short, what I'm saying is I have this pause right now where I have to sit still but still move. So I want to say, and if you stay this long, move with a purpose and not with a plan. And you have to take that, you suggested to take that mindset in your daily dealings with your life. When you move with a purpose, you see the end game, the long game. Because a lot of times, some individuals, and there's conversations that I have with very people that I respect and that respect me, a lot of people, sometime in business, sometime in life, sometime in relationships, yada, 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 they move with a plan, and they're looking for role players to fit them. But when you move with a purpose, you have a certain identity based for yourself. And it allows you to not take things personal and to take them out of context, but to move with a purpose and not with a plan all the time, because plans change, like mine. Somebody hit my car. But no, move with a purpose. And if you listened this long, thank you. Thank you very much. This is Jennifer with FastStrike.com, striking the negativity of noise, and that's one of the negativities of noise on a Saturday. Move with a purpose and not a plan. If you don't like it, it's cool. Keep on going. All right, now, bye. Tricky world. Be careful.